dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening and welcome to Springford Area Senior High School's 65th commencement ceremony. Tonight, we are proud to celebrate the accomplishments of more than 600 students who have persevered through the most challenging ending to a senior year in school history. To commence this evening's celebration, I introduce to you student speaker Belinda Byrne. Thank you.
Friends, family, teachers, and all members of the Springford community. Never once did I anticipate greeting you through a screen. None of us did. Nevertheless, I could not be more honored to be welcoming you to the graduation of the Springford High School class of 2020. I'm not standing before you today to dwell on all of the trials we have faced in the latter half of the senior year. Now is the time for us to stand firm, hold our heads high, and be proud of all of our accomplishments in the past 13 years. I truly believe, from the very bottom of my heart, that the class of 2020 is extraordinary. We have endured hardships and persevered through these challenges. We have worked hard to make our mark on Springford, whether that be through outstanding grades, musical talent, our creativity, our kindness, or even our silliness. All of our fellow classmates, without a doubt, have earned their place here today. We all have a purpose, which we have made known throughout our school career. Our class has continuously strived for nothing but greatness. We have been devoted, imaginative, and selfless since we entered kindergarten. Surrounding us are the friends, family, members, and staff whom we have made an impact on and who in turn have made an impact on us. To the parents and Springford staff, you have laid the foundation for our success with your love, your teachings, and your dedication to us, no strings attached. You have been an essential part of our journey because you have only wished the best for us. For that, we are forever grateful and so excited to be showing you that we finally made it. Springford has been our home for most of our lives, and we are sad to have to leave. However, we know we must move forward in order to make ourselves and everyone else proud. But I can safely say, with absolute certainty, that we have always been a source of pride for the Springford community, even when we were just entering kindergarten over a decade ago. Since then, we have formed friendships that will never be broken, awakened talents that we will forever have a passion for, and have discovered the perfect path for us. During our senior year, we continuously prepared for the next stage in our life, whether that be college, the military, or trade school. Now, the results are finally paying off, and we are ready for that next leap. When I look back on my years at Springford and sort through the many memories I have accumulated, one thing always stands out to me: the people I have come across and how unique each person is. I must say that I have never come across the same personality twice, and yet I remember each one of them. I ask you to take a moment to create a list in your head of people you know who are completely different from one another. Now that you have that list, you may be wondering, how have all of these people left an impression on me if they're so unlike myself? On my list, there are people going off to study psychology, nursing, biology, and all other sciences under the sun. I, however, am way over on the other side of the spectrum and studying creative writing. But these peers are my friends, some even my closest ones. So how on earth did I connect with them? The answer is simpler than you think. We all have one large part of our lives in common. We all went to Springford. One of Springford's goals is to focus on achievement and growth, so we learn to support each other's journey and success, no matter how much ours contrasted from theirs. Everyone's unique character has been recognized by our peers, teachers, and community. The goals we have made for ourselves have been encouraged and fostered at Springford. In such a large school, we were taught to be kind and accepting of one another, to celebrate our differences. But in the end, each one-of-a-kind individual shares something that is so, so important. We, together, are all Springford Rams. And so, it is with the greatest honor that I introduce to you the Springford graduating class of 2020. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to my fellow graduates in the class of 2020. We finally made it, and while it may look a little bit different than we were expecting, we're here. First, I would like to thank the Springford community for working so tirelessly to ensure this graduation experience for us. The administration, the teachers, the parents, the alumni, and most importantly, let's take a moment to congratulate ourselves. I don't think anybody could have told those freshmen that entered the 9th grade center 4 years ago exactly how much of a roller coaster high school would be. Thinking back on it now, how much time did we spend flipping bottles trying to get them to land right side up? Remember the days when you couldn't walk through the hallways without seeing somebody dab? Teachers, how much effort did you spend attempting to get us to stop pushing pencils against the walls trying to get them to stick? To the parents hearing this, you must be wondering how we managed to graduate at all, given that we seem to spend all of our time on TikTok. But these trends and stories were part of what made high school so amazing. Even more so than these, the true essence of what made Springford so unique and unforgettable were the people. The class of 2020 at Springford showed unique passion and dedication to everything it did, fulfilling some of Springford's most important senior traditions set by those before us, like racing out to the parking lot every day to avoid that end-of-day traffic, or doing our very best to show the sophomores and juniors at the pep rally who exactly was in charge. But really, the class of 2020 has been remarkable in every sense of the word, as we've demonstrated excellence in academics, athletics, and service to the community. This much success does not and has not come easily, and we as a class are no stranger to adversity. We've overcome many challenges to reach this point. Hearing Mr. Donnelly loudly encourage us to run faster in gym class, or realizing there was a stat quiz next period that we totally forgot about, provided challenge enough. As we desperately did our best to stop our grades from plunging in senior year, we found solace in the fact that those around us matched our poor sleep habits and award-worthy procrastination. But really, the class of 2020 and its students have come together through immense tragedy and obstacles in our high school careers. The difficulties that we as a group have overcome speak to the defining quality of Springford's class of 2020, resiliency. As we begin a new phase of life, whether it be college, the military, or entering the workforce, as we get ready to take on new challenges and dive into new experiences, the lessons that we've learned from Springford and our peers will carry forward. The friends that we saw around us every day are accomplishing a variety of endeavors that will take us to all places around the world. But the time that we spent at our alma mater and all that she taught us will continue to unite us on our walks of life. The very same resiliency that we demonstrated as a class at Springford, we will demonstrate as alumni, working together to solve the problems that we must in order to make the world a better place. As we embark on this journey of adulthood, exercising our desire to improve the world, I hope that we exhibit the same passion that we experienced Springford with. and faced our challenges with the same readiness and resiliency that is a hallmark of our graduating class. There will continue to be obstacles, difficulties that require monumental effort to surmount, but we know that as the class of 2020, overcoming these challenges is just second nature. As the class of 2020, we will continue to exemplify leadership, community, and positivity, making our impact felt across the world and in every different field. So to all of my fellow graduates, put one foot in front of the other, don't be afraid to smile, and go change the world. Thank you.
Good evening. On behalf of the Spring-Ford Area School District staff, administration, and board of directors, I sincerely congratulate each and every one of you on your commencement this evening. For the past 13 years, you have had access to top-notch programs, dedicated educators. You have been afforded many opportunities that you will never have again. It is our hope that this foundation will enable you to achieve success. Seniors, it is inconceivable that anyone could have predicted the way in which your high school career is coming to an end. However, having had the opportunity to see you grow from the time you first entered the 1012 Center, I am completely confident that you will come out of this situation stronger and better prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. It is important to note, success doesn't always come easily. Do you possess the characteristics needed to overcome challenges? Dr. Angela Duckworth, a professor at the University of Pennsylvania, addressed the myth that a person's IQ is the only characteristic that separates successful individuals from those who struggle. Traditionally, the greatest predictors of success include social intelligence, physical health, and of course, IQ. Dr. Duckworth studied West Point cadets, contestants who made it to the National Spelling Bee, school teachers, those in sales positions, and lots of other people in high-stress situations. Very different groups of people, right? From her studies, she found that the one single characteristic that emerges as the most significant predictor of success was grit. According to Dr. Duckworth, grit is the passion and perseverance for very long-term goals. Grit requires stamina. Grit is living life like a marathon, not a sprint. Simply put, Dr. Duckworth believes that students who possess grit are more likely to succeed, and students who fail but keep trying, those who get back up when they fall, people who persevere through disappointments, well, they're grittier. So it's our hope that the Spring-Ford Area School District has provided the framework to enable all of you to prosper regardless of adversity. Set goals, write them down, avoid complacency, and embrace the power of grit as you drive to fulfill your dreams. You should be extremely proud of your achievements throughout high school. Without a doubt, these accomplishments have positioned your class as one of the most successful in school history. We are proud of each of you and your individual successes. We are also excited to share a transition to the tiered Latin honor system that recognizes students for the rigor of academic performances. Tonight, students wearing blue, white, and gold honor cords are graduating summa cum laude, the highest honor. Students wearing blue and gold honor cords are graduating magna cum laude, a great honor. And students wearing gold cords are graduating cum laude as an honor student. In closing, class of 2020, as you prepare to depart, I encourage each of you to maintain a 2020 vision with your eyes on your goal. Don't allow this moment in time to define your future. Remain resilient, strong, and committed to your dreams. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now at this time, it is my pleasure to introduce your class president, Mary Kate Regan. Mary Kate?
Thank you, Dr. Nugent. It is an honor for me to represent the most inspiring class in Spring-Ford's history, as we have overcome the most adversity to date. Untimely death, numerous defeats, and an unprecedented pandemic have tried to hold us back, but have failed. We are now stronger than ever before, and it is all thanks to the community that has supported us from the start. One of our favorite teachers, the late Senor Stewart, said, I am not here to teach you what to learn. I am here to teach you how to learn. As seniors, we have not only mastered the skill of learning academically, we have also learned how to create lifelong friendships, how to make the best out of the worst situations, how to get through unexpected tough times, and how to cope with the losses of those we love. All of these skills have shaped us into the adults we have become, thanks to Springford. The class of 2020 is made up of 636 students, each of them adding something supremely special and unique to the makeup of our school. Having that many students brings such a variety, from the athletes to the musicians, to the artists, to the academic team. There is always someone to talk to and a new friend to make. Springford is not only a place to learn, it is a place in which we feel safe, welcomed, and loved. It is a place that fosters tons of fun memories for us, from dressing up for Spirit Week to dancing all night at prom, from buying too many soft pretzels to learning the true art of pickleball. From sprinting from the senior wing to the sophomore wing for study hall to having the best conversation of your life with Mr. Homa. Many friendships formed at Springford will last through time and distance, and we can all be grateful for that. Enduring tough times like these in the isolations of our homes has been very eye-opening, to say the least. We have learned to never take anything for granted. I never, ever, ever thought that I would say I truly miss running the spring mile in gym class, but I'm just kidding. Not even a global pandemic could make me say that. But what I do miss is hearing the bell ring. I miss sitting in class surrounded by outgoing classmates. I miss the amazing cookies from the cafeteria. And most of all, I miss my wonderful teachers. Our teachers constantly offered their guidance, created a safe and inclusive environment for kids to learn, and put in countless hours ensuring that we succeeded. A huge part of our success is dedicated to them. They are the reason we are able to graduate today. They often go unthanked, so from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. The class of 2020 will always be unforgettable, but we can hope we can be remembered for more than a global pandemic that canceled our final year. We want to be remembered for all of our achievements, like the many PAC championships our athletic teams won, our choir winning the B101 music competition, and our band's performance at the Peach Bowl. Every single one of us has a talent that is highlighted within our school, whether it is being in the art show, making a varsity team, or getting that solo. Those talents and passions define us best, and that is how we should be remembered for the many years to come. Although our teachers and school community have helped us grow into the people we are, we cannot walk across this stage without acknowledging our parents and guardians. From the countless walks to the bus stop, to being our personal photographers during dances and spirit days, they have been through it all with us. It was our parents and families who were in the stands watching us succeed in sports, who had to run out to Staples right before they closed to get more ink for the printer for the project due the next day, who brought us our flowers after our first performance, who gave us the money to get into our first homecoming football game, and who are the most proud to watch each and every one of us graduate. Our hearts are filled with so much appreciation for our parents and guardians who will always be in our corner. Although we have been through one of the most difficult times in our lives, we have survived and succeeded. It is a true testament to the strength of our class. We can overcome anything in our path. Whether you are attending a 2- or 4-year college, going into trade, or serving our nation, each of you are special and worthy. I am ecstatic to see the many successes the future will hold for each and every one of us. Congratulations, class of 2020. Now, it is my honor to pass the keys of the school to the president of the class of 2021, Andrew Ram.
Thank you so much, Mary Kate. I respectfully accept these keys on behalf of the junior class, and I congratulate the class 2020. They've impressed us with their amounts of talents in a variety of areas, tremendous talents. They've shown us their talents in their athletic, academic, and their artistic skills of great magnitude. I wish you all the best in these upcoming years and hope the best for everybody. We will do our best to live the expectation that you guys have set for us as a junior class. Congratulations, class 2020, and live life to the happiest of your abilities. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. And best of luck as you lead the class of 2021. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Colleen Zazowski, current school board president of the Springford Area School District. Mrs. Zazowski?
Thank you, Dr. Nugent. Hello, Springford graduates, proud parents, family, teachers, administration, all faculty, alumni, community members, and fellow board members. Thank you for this opportunity to speak with you today as we celebrate the resiliency, strength, and great accomplishments of each member of the class of 2020. When thinking about what I want to share with each of you today, I did a little online research and was able to capture a few meaningful quotes from a cross-section of individuals who have made their mark on our society. First came these sobering words: graduates, you are always in need of inspiration, reassurance, and life advice as you head into the next chapter of your lives, and this is especially true this year. And with that thought in mind, what struck me most were the words of Tom Hanks in the virtual commencement speech he recently delivered to Ohio college graduates, calling them, as I call you, the chosen ones. As many of you may recall, Tom Hanks was one of the first celebrities to announce his diagnosis of COVID-19. He and his wife have both since recovered. Hanks offered his congratulations and further elaborated on why he coined the term chosen ones. Citing many ways in which you have been chosen, Hanks commented on your temperament, your self-discipline, the creative fires within each of you, your instincts, your upbringing, your background, your conscious memories, and your ongoing mysteries, and most of all, how you have been driven to complete your courses and selected challenges. Coupled with the aid and love of others, you have succeeded because you have chosen to do so, even in the face of adversity. Hanks next reflected on how people will now view their lives before and after the coronavirus. He applauded his audience as I applaud you today for being able to reach this major milestone, your high school graduation, in the middle of it all. For this too shall pass, and I call on each of you to rise to the occasion of helping the world rebuild in this unprecedented time of great sacrifice and great need. Building on this thought, Steven Spielberg has commented that it is his job to create a world to last 2 hours, the length of a typical movie. It is your job, graduates, to create a world to last forever as future innovators, motivators, and leaders. The future is uncertain. I challenge you to find what you love and get good at it. Competency is very much valued in this day and age. And trust your gut. Oprah recently remarked that every right decision she has ever made has come from her gut. And every wrong decision she has ever made was the result of not listening to that inner voice. Simply put, if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. In closing, I say this to you. Do always remember that your Springford education has formed the fundamental building blocks of life. Do think outside the box. Do be willing to learn and listen from others. Do always try your best to be your best, and do live your best life. Do follow your heart. On behalf of the entire Springford School Board, congratulations, Class of 2020, and best of luck in all of your future endeavors.
Thank you, Mrs. Zazowski. Dr. Gooden, all students seated before you this evening have met and passed all of the requirements of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the Springford School Board of Directors and are certified to receive a Springford diploma. Dr. Gooden, I present to you the class of 2020.
Good evening. It is my honor to be here as we say goodbye to the graduating class of 2020 under some very unique circumstances. Who could have guessed that the 2019-2020 school year would end in such a way and that we would be home for a quarter of the school year, much less have a virtual commencement ceremony? No one has promised that life's road would be easy. In fact, I have found that success is not achieved without facing and overcoming obstacles. But I'm here to tell you that the world is full of possibilities and nothing can stop you if you adhere to the following. Failure is not an option. Rather, it is an opportunity to make a new beginning. Don't live your life wishing something to happen. Make it happen. No matter if you fail, perseverance is always rewarded. Secondly, the future is largely in your hands. Your future will be the product of your decisions, both large and small, good and bad. I want to remind you that those of us in the Springford community have taught you not only how to make a living, but also how to live. There is no substitute for hard work and determination. Character is not optional on the road you are about to travel. Character is everything and will be the only lasting thing you will be remembered for. Thirdly, success is earned. I can't stress how important it is that you have a strong work ethic. Show up on time. Give everything you do your best effort. Keep a positive attitude. Make every day a learning opportunity. Find what you are passionate about and do it with passion. Go the extra mile. Success is not an entitlement, it is earned. Life owes you nothing, but everything meaningful is earned. This evening, you'll graduate from the Spring-Ford Area School District, and you will leave behind friends and teachers. The lessons you have learned about the merits of hard work and determination have prepared you for that future. It is my sincere hope that your time here at Spring-Ford has prepared you to make decisions that will not only have a positive impact on you, but on the world as well. That you have learned the value of compassion for those around you, and that kindness really does matter. I congratulate you this evening on the first of many accomplishments. Well done, class of 2020. Thank you.
Evan Patrick Akers. Michael Ryan Adams. Jason Liam Adamson. Danielle Isabella Adali. Zaki Ahmed. James Primo Albert. Nora Kathleen Albertson. Alexa Ray Alessandrini. Garrett Alessandrini. Gabriella Nicole Alessandroni. Hayden Thomas Allen. Amna Amanula. Timothy Michael Amarant. Colin David Amarine. Ethan Michael Amos. Victoria G. On. Tristan James Anderson. Ethan Shane Andrews. Brooke Madison App. Nicole Kathleen Armstrong. Jamila Nasifa Ashanti. Haroon Iqbal Azif. Ariba Asim. Alina Adaher. Christopher Michael Atkinson. Sarah Aisha. Emmeline May Bailey. Brian Alexander Baird. Joseph M. Ball. Asta Bonzel. Angelina Marie Bard. Gavin Lee Barnick. Evelyn Bartholomew. Kylie Ann Bardarillo. Jordan T. Basilica. Harry L. Bastable. Harish Venkatanaga Bayana. Brian W. Beard. Alexis Beauchamp. Amanda Noel Beauchamp. Brittany Nicole Beauregard. Russell A. Becht. Ethan John Beckton. Emma M. Begg. Hannah M. Begg. Michaela Elizabeth Bideman. Emily Grace Bell. Alexander David Benton. Erin Marie Bertone. Rudraksh Bardwaj. Luca Anthony Bellotti. Katie Elizabeth Boja. Dante M. Bonani. Joseph William Bonner. Sophia Marie Books. Gotchamon Boonpeg, Supawit Boonpeg, Shelby Lynn Bugan, Peyton Marie Boychuk, Gianna Michelle Bosey, Isabella Rose Branco, Alexa Rose Breisch, Kayla Nicole Breisch, Dylan Thomas Brennan, Raymond Christopher Brenner, Benjamin Brescia, Jacqueline A. Briggs, Sean D. Brogan, Jarrell Brown, Emily Elizabeth Brown, Jonathan M. Brule, Austin Christopher Bryan, Bradford Vincent Buckley, Catherine Nicole Bueller, Matthew T. Bolin, Riley Elizabeth Burke, Luke A. Burkett, John William Burns, Andrew A. Busher, Belinda Marie Byrne, Lucy Charlotte Byrne, Kylie Marie Cabot, Justin Andrew Calvarese, Travis Alexander Calvarese, Sarah Quinn Camilleri, Jillian Marie Cannon, Dylan C. Cantello, Christopher James Canuso, Matthew Alexander Karafides, Louis D. Carbajal, Mia Corinne Carbajal, Isabella Marie Carrasquillo, Kara Lynn Cardy, Joshua Kimball Carver-Booz, Jenna J. Caserta, Ashley Juliana Cawley, Kelly Chai, Ashna Chakraborty, Jason John Kent Chapis, Catherine Margaret Cairns Chapis, Jaden Charles, Abriana Lynette Cheriaz, Sanjana Chatterjee, Sidan S. Sivan, Alyssa J. Chen, Philippe Roger Chevrier, Cassandra L. Choman, Evan R. Ciano, Grace Florence Jaskowski, Jacob Stephen Silo, Storm Accurcio Serafasi, Kumba Sisi, Christian Scott Cloud, Joseph Robert Coletta, Paula Marie Coletti, Nicholas D. Collins Winter, Matthew Roger Collins, Evan R. Conan, Lauren Sidney Constantine, Riley M. Cook, Sarah A. Cook, Allison Olivia Corsi, Ian Campbell Scott Coey, Emily Eunice Coyne, Caitlin E. Christ, Catherine M. Crossan, Isabel Amber Crow, Alexandria Julia Cruz, Anna N. Curran, Gabriella Joy Curry, Rohan Daftari, Noah Downadar, Andrew J. D'Annunzio, Lauren Paige Davidson, Gavin Reed Davis, Morgan Brianna Davis, Jaden Michael Dawson, Marcio Vinicius de Oliveira Silva, Colin Andrew Dean, Melina Elise D'Angelo, Alex C. Decker, Alyssa Nicole DeFlavia, Thomas Michael Delaney, Ashley J. DeLaGuardia, Ava Lauren DeMedio, McKenna G. Deneen, Anthony J. DeVitas, Amelia Rose DeChico, Julia Elizabeth DeNulty, Charles Joseph Ditterline, Rebecca M. DeVacher, Brennan Michael Doan, Krista Bella Domini, Matthew Donnie,
Thomas P. Doherty, Dana V. Douglas, Riley Duffin Clark, Kylie Elizabeth Duham, Brandon D. Duke, Sean Michael Dungan, Jaden A. Dunham, McKenna Marie Eagle, Grace Elizabeth Ebrel, John W. Eckhoff, Lindsay Grace Edwards, Alexia Jade Enlick, Ryan M. Engro, Sandra Ashley Erdman, Ryan Michael Earhart, Nicole P. Irwin, Lillian Rose Evasu, Mitchell W. Evasu, Ifealua Oluwapelumi Fabuesa, Lucas Aaron Fisher, Michael Fitzgerald, Cameron Matthew Fleischman, Isabella Marie Flowers, Dennis M. Flynn, Lee A. Ford, Victoria Marie Foreman, Gabrielle Maria Forte, Seth Anthony Fox, Marcel G. Francis, Ashley Ann Fredericks, Jordan Gabrielle Freeland, Ryan Calvin Fretz, Spencer C. Friedrich, James M. Frink, Taylor Lynn Fullerton, Star Lee Fultz, Tyler J. Funk, Colin F. Gouster, Morgan Bryce Gamber, Jillian Noel Garzarella, Dylan Allen Gogler, Stephanie M. Garrett, Gwyneth Victoria German, Ryan Daniel Jett, Jalen R. Gibson, Annika N. Gisa, Carlin Elizabeth Glancy, Charlie Elizabeth Goldsmith, Casey Gloria Goldstein, Kyla John Amani Gomez, Rodney Alexander Gonzalez, Stephen Michael Gorshi. Caitlin Elizabeth Grabwell. Jasmine Cree Green. Sarah Alexa Greenberg. Audrey Constance Greenwood. Emma Mackenzie Griffin. Evan David Griggs. Isabel Maria Grinstead. Emma E. Growy. Erin Elizabeth Grubb.
Brenna Louise Garini.
Brett M. Galati. Brett Matthew Goulden.
Aaron Gupta. Juliana Louise Haas.
Ryan P. Hackett. Ian N. Haynes.
Mohammed O. Haleka.
Evan M. Hang. Matthew Lee Hansen. Rachel Marie Harley. Gavin Dale Hartman. Ala Hashmi. Ruman Maz Hashmi. Madison Grace Haverlack. Armante Avery Haynes. Cameron Jordan Heck. Catherine Veronica He.
Michael K. Hegedus.
Gerald Jeremiah Heiler. Emma Marie Hine. Martina A. Halverson. Kevin W. Hensel. Nicole Angelato Hernandez. Noah V. Herr. Zachary Michael High. Caden Damian Hoisington. Olivia Marie Householder. Brandon Wen Huang. Darren M. Hummel. Tyler A. Hummel. Olivia Anna Rose Hungate.
Charles Rydell Huntington.
Taylor A. Houston. Anna Lynn Hucksta. Nicholas James Hayden. Grant Topper Yanarelli. Gina B. Iannozzi. Andrew Stephen Imbrogno. Ikra Mukadas Imran. Jordan R. Incolingo. Salvatore Vincenzo Intravalia. Kari Damir Jackson. Ruth Marie Jackson. Sierra Jackson. Arushi Jane. Patrick James. Anthony Shannon Jeffers. Alec B. Jensen. Alexander Charles Johns. Eric W. Johns. Owen Anthony Johns. Benjamin Eugene Johnson. Anthony Jacob Kabaki. Matthew Michael Kane. Jared William Katine. Savannah Christine Keefe. Deepak Kajariwal. Matthew Cole Kelly. Shannon Joy Kennedy. Kyle William Kernan. Julian Chase Carey. L. M. Kirshner. Anaya Saba Khan. Laura May Klabe. Spencer D. Nur. Ryan Edward Colander. Andrew Howard Kohler. Patrick James Kovaleski. Leah Rochelle Kratz. Zachary J. Kratz. Dylan Kraus. Jacob M. Kraus. Gavin M. Kranak. Jessica M. Kriebel. Alexander Kirstic. Catherine S. Kirschner. Lauren Rose Kirschner. Samantha Riley Lacey. Corey Lang. Sean Philip Lang. Isabella Marie Lancenis. Haley Emma Landry. Emily Alice Lanicera. Brianna Rose LaPlante. Riordan Mary Lappin. Christopher Lark. Haley Corinne Larrabee. Gabrielle Louisa Latanzi. Ashley Marie Lavin. Lindsay Ann Lavin. Gina C. Lauder. Derek N. Lee. Avery Stephen Lee.
Taylor Ashley Lee. Chase Nicole Lehman. David J. Liked. Juliana M. Lely. Jaden Christopher Lennock. Samuel Franklin Leonard. Jason Timothy Lepore. Andrew Thomas Lewis. McKinley Ann Lynn. Gavin Bruce Long. Kelly E. Locken. Anna Maria Byashenko. Vincent Lawrence Macaluso. William Antonio Maddox. Anna Katerina Magazzolo. Kiera L. Mulholland. Zachary James Mail. David Joseph Malakal. Caitlin Ann Moliska. Madeline Ray March. William John Marchese. Anna G. Marchini. Francis Monona Marino. Kayla Nardina Marshall. Jason Andrew Martin. Kylie Ava Martin. Celeste Noel Martirana. Natalie Renee Mason. Nicholas S. Masterzo. Bradley M. Matthias. Jenna Catherine Matos. Colleen Marie McDermott. Madison Renee McDowell. Liam Patrick McFadden. Ryan J. McGarrigle. Shaylin Nicole McKinley. Erin Jennifer McGran. Cora L. McRory. Rory Elizabeth McWiggin. Shaylee Alexis McWiggin. Luke P. McKenna. Joshua T. McKernan. Joseph P. McLaughlin. Thomas Francis Tarsisius McPoyle. Lindall Conway Medeiros. Marley Danielle Magella. David Charles Menser. Amber Christine Michaels. Ivan Claude Michaels. Aiden J. Miller. Madeline Elise Mitchell. Ryan E. Mogul. Nyla Monet Monastero. Leah Isabel Monter. Juliana Elise Moore. Nathan Glenn Morath. Julia Ann Morath. Madison Elizabeth Morelli. Joseph M. Morgan. Thomas Moritz. Christian T. Moser. Dana Yvonne Moss. Ethan C. Mossip. Kevin P. Mauk. Joshua Angelo Moyer. Emerson C. Mueller. Ashanika Mukherjee. Caitlin Ann Muley. Noah Lynn Kim Vyoshi Mfubu Mulu. Jacob G. Murgatroyd. Kira Amanda Murray. Liam Patrick Murray. Roman J. Mustachio. Ethan David Nafis. Jonathan Daniel Negrant. Devika Nair. Ginger Ann Nash. Angela G. Nazaro. Tram Thaiquin Nguyen. Julia Ann Niskala. Savannah Noel O'Connor. Tamarin G. O'Neill. Taylor Megan O'Shaughnessy. Annabelle Jane Euler. Morgan Page. Braden Donovan Slade Palin. Vishruth K. Palom. Sabrina Lee Panella. Carlos E.S. Paredes. Hayden Lee Parker. Jacob Joseph Parker. Madison Marie Parker. Mason Vincent Parlett. Beth Audrina Parsons. Malchu S. Pasquale. Meredith Rose Paul. Sophia R. Pepe. Joseph John Perry. Juliana Rose Perry. Abigail E. Peterman. Brianna Michelle Petriga. Colin A. Pettin. Sean Wong Pham. Mason Palmer Pierce. Nathan T. Pierce. Jared Matthew Pierce. Ryan N. Pierce. Angelina Maya Pinciati. Sydney Pistoria. Lawrence Mark Pizzico. Shannon Nicole Plank. Alexander C. Poot. Rachel Elena Pragman. Devin A. Pytel. Olivia Rose Raber. Olivia Amelia Ramundi. Jonathan Henry Rambo. Alexis Jolyn Ramcharan. Austin J. Rapp. Sarah Elizabeth Rapp. Andrew Nathaniel Razor. Jaden Michael Razor, Kelsey M. Razor, Juliana Nicole Raymond, Dana Emily Reed, Camille D. Reese, Owen M. Reinert, Dominic David Ramoldi, Benjamin Morgan Renner, Sierra Nicole Ridings, Julia R. Rife, Haley Elizabeth Rito, Haley Rittenball, Olivia Ritter, Jake Philip Roche, Ved Prakash B. Rohera, Sabrina Caitlin Rohr, Naya Tamara Rollins, Gunnar B. Romano, Zion A. Romandrews, Paige Teresa Rothenberger, Brianna Nicole Rothermel, Meredith Ann Ruckelhaus, Lauren Elizabeth Rufo, Dwayne Errol Rumsey, Allison Runkle, Samantha E. Russell, Rachel Joy Rakowski, Brendan C. Ryan, Connor T. Ryan, Julianne Lynn Ryan, Alexandra Marie Sedownazak, Lauren Saldino Tang, Nicholas J. Salvo, Marco Sammy, Panharith San, Madison Page Santiago, Anthony J. Santino, Liana Marie Savarese, Blaze V. Scarcelli, Anthony John Scarpato, Luke Edward Scarpato, Adriana Lee Schaefer, Julia E. Chappelle, Paige Elizabeth Shire, Rachel Lynn Schemp, Race Landon Schlichter, Alexander C. Schmidt, Robert Allen Schneeweiss, Nicholas C. Schultz, Anna J. Schweitzer, Isabel Grace Schweizer, Tyler C. Schillingo, Jordan Lewis Seaman, Kayla A. Sahine, Brianna Lynn Siders, Caden R. Surgis, Sierra Kupadine Suberling, Bassam Shaban, Diana Shaban, Kylie Brooke Schaefer, Paige Marie Schaefer, Madison Rose Shalkowski, Ian William Shaner, Braden J. Shank, Grace Helen Sharkey, Hannah Rose Sharkey, Lily Elena Sharp, Anthony William Sheehan, Samuel M. Shelton, Sarah Nicole Shimko, James P. Shoemaker, Molly R. Shout, Bryn Elizabeth Schultz, Mary Catherine Sire, Ryan S. Sigler, Grant Bryce Silman. Lillian Madison Simpson. Aryan Singh. Eli A. Saran. Amy L. Smith. Corey Smith. Emily Rose Smith. Erica Lee Smith. Isabella Smith. Carla F. Smith. William D. Smith. Aaron M. Smintek. Cameron A. Snyder. Caroline Margaret Snyder. Zachary Snyder. Devin Adam Solomon. Daniel Chrisfield Spar. George Span. JC Liana Sparacino. Deasia Laurel Speaks. Cameron Speller. Charles Spence. Tanner Aiden Staley. Connor M. Staff. Ethan D. Stout. Lucy Therese Stone. Spencer M. Stone. James Paul Sturgis. Skylar Rose Sullivan. Stephen Sullivan. Emily Sarah Serrani. Benjamin James Swar. Evan M. Schwartz. Haley Corinne Swist. Madison P. Tarity. Elena N. Taylor. Lucas J. Taylor. Blake A. Terizzi. Felicity Joan Thatcher. Elijah Daniel Thomas. Emma Elizabeth Thomas. Samuel Scott Thomas. Jackson Bryce Thompson. Reed T. Thompson. Quinn P. Tobin. Alexander Charles Toohey. Colin C. Trainer. Con Tron. Nicholas S. Trapani. Victoria Tribeca. Kaito Sumida. Hope Noel Tooley. Jenna Lynn Tumulty. Celia Reed Turnquist. Molly Margaret Upstrom. Valentina Grace Vanderzee. Janessa Mariah Vargas. Ryan A. Vadalana. Grace Catherine Vickery. Adrian Villagomez. Sina J. Vijdani. Brett R. Volker. Sophia Ann Vodo. Ava Helene Wagner. Delaney Marie Wagner. Matthew J. Warble. Gabrielle Ward. Jessica L. Ward. Tristan L. Warwick. Amber Elizabeth Watkin. Sophia C. Weaver. Cooper Phoenix Webb. Brianna Madison Weigelt. Hayden Wying. Reagan Marianne Weiss. Brandon M. Welch. Victor Xiaoyu Wen. Maggie Wazalowski. Isabella Alice Whitmore. George H. Wicks. Liam Thomas Wiggins. Jared C. Wigley. Robert Allen Wilding. Gabriel Matthew Wilkes. Samuel A. Williams. Solomon Nkansa Williams. Edward Eugene Wilson. Olivia Rose Wilson. Amanda Nicole Winsey. Matthew B. Winston. Shirley Ann Wintermyers. Kayla G. Wins. Stephen James Witt. Patrick Joseph Wickstead. William Henry Wooten. Katarina Sophia Woods. Benjamin Walter Wazina. Andrew P. Wrightson. Christian Matthew Wirtz. Luke Andrew Wydrow. James T. Wynn. Adam D. Zander. Shreya Yadamreddy. Jade Angeline Yasich. Nicola French Yeager. Ashrita Yalani. Kyle J. Young. Alyssa L. Yuan. Meredith Ann Zach. Abuzer M. Zadie. Jacob Christopher Zvratny. Anthony Christoph Zygmunt.
Nicholas Tyler Elsner. Macklin William Lewis.
Nicholas S. Tuffalero. Mary Kate Regan.
Hail Springford High, hail to the blue and gold. Loyal sons and daughters claim thee, grateful voices raised to praise thee. Hail, alma mater dear, your name will I revere. Hail Springford High, hail to the blue and gold. Shining memories linger of thee, we will ever live to love thee. Hail, alma mater dear, your name will I revere.
Hey, class of 2020, we finally did it. Congratulations. At this time, grab your tassels and caps. All right, now we're gonna turn it on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations!